right wing or left wing?
I really like buffalo wings.
Hi, and welcome back to Through the Muck and the Mire. I'm your host, David Hollifield. I hate to break it to you for the Democrats or, anybody that's wishing and praying and hoping that the Hunter Biden story is fake. I'm sorry. I don't think it's fake. And this is me coming from a completely objective place. I don't like the Bidens, but I also don't like Trump. I'm just looking at things objectively here, so, don't shoot the messenger. But I will start with this. This article has been passed around on Facebook all day, and it says how a fake persona laid the groundwork for Hunter Biden's conspiracy deluge. That has been pushed around as a, I feel like it's the left side's, grasping at straws to say, oh, this whole thing is a farce. Basically because this article says that there was one source, only one source so far, that I guess it had an unverifiable author, and the author that it claims to be is made up. It's a made up name, and it's a made up photo. It's like a AI generated photo. Now, we all know that there are plenty of reasons why a whistleblower or an information leaker would not want to give out their identity. That's the whole reason why we have a whistleblower protection. A lot of these people get their life threatened, or if you're Assange or, all of the other whistleblowers that America has seen, they get arrested or they get chased out of the country. It's not a good look for them. So anyways, the thing about this is, even if the source is not verifiable, that doesn't mean the information is fake. There's nothing in this article that says that the information that they shared was fake. It just says that the person that claims to be the author isn't actually the author. So are you actually going to refute the evidence, or are you just going to say, oh, well, that's not a reliable source, or it's just, we don't know who the author really was, so it must be fake? No, that's not how it works. Anybody, even if they're severely biased, whether it's Fox News or CNN or I don't care who it is, and a biased source or an unknown source can still share truthful information. And let's not pretend like we don't take unnamed sources information against Donald Trump on a regular basis and act like it's gospel. So be consistent here, please, once again. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you some of the updates on basically little confirmations that kind of point in the direction of this being legit. First is the FBI literally confirmed it. There's been an investigation into Hunter Biden for laundering since 2019, and it's still an open investigation. The Department of Justice and the FBI both have confirmed this. So there's also Tony Bobulinski. He did an interview with Tucker Carlson. Again, you're immediately, if you're left wing, you're gonna denounce this and say, oh, well, it's Fox and Tucker Carlson, so I don't believe it. Once again, you can be biased and still share factual information. It's your job to pick out the facts and remove the opinion, and don't let the biased opinion affect your judgment. But you still need to look at the facts. If you are a CNN watcher, you need to watch Fox News, because there is the possibility that CNN is leaving things out, and vice versa. If you're a Fox watcher, watch CNN as well, and watch something in between the two, please. I'm going to get to a media bias chart in a minute. So the more recent thing, I believe this came out today, was the Daily Caller had a forensic analysis done of the emails. So, and the Daily Caller, so this is where I'm going to get into this media bias chart. We're going to go ahead and look at it, and I'm going to show you. This is what the media bias chart looks like. Go ahead and expand that. So on the left, it tells you like how they rate them. Original fact towards the top, and then the further down you get is more opinion based, and then right kind of just below the middle is opinion but still fair persuasion, and that's where you get your left to right. So you look in your left to right, and obviously that's left wing versus right wing. That's where the Daily Caller falls. It's far right wing, but it's ranked as fair persuasive opinion. So it's clearly opinion. It's clearly biased. It's clearly right wing. However, the source that they used, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there. The source that they used has also been used on Associated Press and on the Washington Post. So you can see them highlighted in blue at the very top middle and then slightly to the left middle. So that means that the source, if you want to say, okay, well, we don't believe the Daily Caller. The Daily Caller used the same forensic specialist, like a cybersecurity specialist. They used the same exact guy that the Washington Post, which is left-leaning, one of the lesser biased sources, and Associated Press, which is ranked right down the middle at the far top. Like basically one of the best rated, less biased sources that you can possibly get. They've used this same exact guy. His name is Robert Graham, and this is what he had to say. So the DCNF is Daily Caller, I don't know, news something. Rudy Giuliani gave the cybersecurity guy an actual copy of all the information that he had, gave it to Robert Graham. Robert Graham is the source that the Associated Press and the Washington Post and Wired and it says it right here, actually, Engadget, like all of these different sources have referred to this man before to verify information for them. And he's a reputable source. He's not partisan, whatever. He looked at the metadata on the email, and this was an email that was basically talking about the meeting between Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and, whichever. There's so many different stories now. There's one with Bobby Linsky. There's a Ukraine meeting, a Chinese meeting. There's a Chinese spy one. Like, there's so many. But regardless, the thing is that this man, this Robert Graham guy, has confirmed with the original metadata from the emails that it's legit, that it's not a fake. Basically, he said that the only possible way that this could be fake is if somebody had the ability to hack into Google. And Google hasn't come out and said, hey, we got hacked. Google isn't exactly a right-wing company. They actually tend to filter right-wing stuff and work towards DNC goals. If you don't believe me, look up Tulsi Gabbard, Google. She got into a deal with Google during the Democratic, when she was running for the Democratic presidential candidacy, because they literally started throttling searches for her name. So they're clearly not a right-leaning company. Google is known to be left-leaning. And Google has not come out and said, hey, no, we got hacked and they stole this information and this is a fake. The FBI has not come out and said this is fake. The Delaware Police Department that Rudy Giuliani contacted to release the information has not come out and said that it's fake. In fact, the FBI confirmed that it's a legit thing and that they've got at least three cell phones, multiple hard drives and laptops, and they haven't refuted any of this stuff. And they've confirmed that there is an investigation, in fact. And then if you need any more convincing that this guy, the cybersecurity guy, Robert Graham, is not partisan, right-wing Russian asset, then Democratic Representative, his name is Khanna. I think he's running for Senate as a Democrat. He was contacted and asked about it because they've worked together in the past, and he said that he will defend Graham against partisan attack because he knows him to be a nonpartisan person, a fair person, and they've had plenty of dealings in the past. And he knows him personally. So you've got a Democrat who's running for Senate right now. His future career is on the line for putting his name out there, right? He is vouching for the man that the Daily Caller used, and the Daily Caller used the source that non-biased other sources have used. And you've got the FBI confirming it. You don't have the Delaware police denying that it ever happened or that it was fake. I mean, what else do you need? This is legit. There's, something. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they're guilty of. I'm not here to say exactly how this is going to play out, but I'm saying if you think that this is fake, you think this is a conspiracy theory, you're wrong, because all of the reasons that I just told you, and if you get on gtv.org, you can see all of the compromising videos, pictures, emails, text messages, or check the Gateway Pundit, which super, super right wing. Gateway Pundit literally has a section on their website that says pro Trump news. Like, obviously, they are so right wing biased. Doesn't matter. You remove the opinion and look at the facts and then check those facts against other sources. But they have emails and text messages and stuff like that have been leaked. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, that's all I got for you right now. You know, pay attention. We're only days away from the election, so it's probably too little too late. But I would definitely keep my eye on this. So thank you. Bye.